size, the perfect specs, everything that you're looking for. You have HP, you have AMD, you have HD, you have virus-free. You got everything you're looking for. You get tech support, and you get 1 year of Microsoft Office built in. That's like another $75, whatever it is. It is normally $499. If you buy it today at HSN, it's $150 off. We are doing it on FlexPay, so we break up the payments to make it easier on you. There's no finance charge. It's about $58.33 to get it home. It's free shipping and handling. It is beautiful. It is thin. It is lightweight, huge battery life. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. You have that classic HP mirror in the beginning, but look at how thin this is. It weighs 3 pounds. You will take this anywhere and everywhere you go. I have colors available. We have it available in this beautiful pale gold, which is the one that I'm holding here. I have it available in silver, which is another beautiful color, and then I have it in this really, really sharp white, just a crisp white, and there it is on the end with the HP mirror on the inside. Joe Harrison is here with us, everybody. I'm excited to have Joe here. You know how excited I get when there's a keyboard that's lit up.
You're right, it's such a great thing.
And the reason I love that is because I do a lot of my work at home, and I have a $1,300 computer that has a backlit keyboard. I paid $1,300, and that was my favorite feature when I bought it. Why? And Joe always laughs when I says, because I call it street lights for your computer.
It's a perfect way.
If you are in your house and you're on the couch and you're typing and the light isn't good, the keys illuminate from underneath. It's so much easier on your eyes. It causes so much less eye strain for you. And to me, it's like somebody's home. Somebody's there. It makes that whole processing of everything you're doing so much easier. That's one of my favorite features, but Joe's gonna explain the other things. But let me tell you, everybody that buys today gets 1 year of Microsoft Office included. And you get tech support. If you have any questions, you call anytime, absolutely free.
HP's got amazing tech support, but this is also their Smart Friend tech support.
Yeah.
Which means that if you have any how-to questions, if you're not sure, how do I download an app? How do I wirelessly print? How do I use the webcam? Any question you have over the next year, you've got that HP Smart Friend. So that's an extra bonus that you're gonna get. I also love the fact that it's back to school season. You need Microsoft Office. The team at Microsoft tells me on average 80% of the people who buy Office or will buy Office with their brand new system or in the next year, this is already coming with it. And this is every version of Microsoft Office, every software title. It's Outlook, it's Word, it's email, it's Access, it's OneNote, every version. But also look down the bottom of that graphic. It says access to one computer, which will be your HP, access to a tablet, and access to a phone. So it actually works on 3 different devices because Microsoft has set this up to really be your entire hub. This is where you're gonna connect your phone, connect your tablet, download your photos, and now you can use this as the hub. But when you're downloading to that hard drive, you'll notice that the hard drive is very whisper quiet. When you turn on a computer, you hear that fan sound, that noise. It sounds like the thing's taking off on you. It's because there's a motor that's connected to that hard drive. That motor has to spin about 5,000 times per minute in order to access the files. So your computer is waiting for that hard drive to get up to speed before you can start grabbing photos. This one has a solid state hard drive, which there's no moving parts. There's no motor to decrease the battery life.
It doesn't get hot, right?
Doesn't get very hot. We're able to make this thing super thin. HP jokes that it takes you longer to tie your shoes than it will to turn on this computer. And I'll show you, we're streaming right now live on HSN. I'm gonna go ahead and close the computer. I'm gonna put it to sleep, and then I'm gonna turn it back on again and watch how long it takes to turn on and start streaming again. Instant, because back to that solid state hard drive, no moving parts, instantly accessing, turning things on faster. The internet becomes faster for you as well. And when you have a system like this with a nice 14-inch screen, normally you're lucky to get 2 to 3 hours of battery life. This has over 10 hours of battery life, and a lot of it has to do with that solid state hard drive. So that's a big, big deal to be able to get that, especially at this price point, because like Guy mentioned, there are $1,000 computers that have solid state hard drive.
Right.
And that's normally where you have to start. To get it down at this price, it really makes a world of difference.
There are $1,000 computers that have the solid state drive, that have the backlit keyboard, and have the built-in, not having to worry about virus protection.
Yes.
Those you spend a lot of money on. And that's kind of how they get you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I got to pay for all that to get that. And sometimes if you start small, well, then you got to buy your virus every 6 months to a year. Then you got to worry about other things. You don't have to worry about that with this. I'm gonna take the opportunity to show the backlit keyboard, if I might.
I would love for you to do it.
All right,
it looks best on your computer.
So I'm gonna turn it off first, Joe, and then we're gonna lower the lights.
With this.
I'm gonna turn it off. Hold on.
He really loves this thing, and it's funny. I start reading the reviews on the computers afterwards. A lot of people will review. I love the backlit keyboard. It makes it so nice to be able to have it, so you can see in those low light situations.
I don't know if they're gonna lower the lights for me.
Oh,
right,
there
so
it is.
You gotta turn the lights off, or you really can't see it. All right, hold on. Now watch, and you'll see that I can dim it down. There it is.
There's a couple different settings for you.
Watch, and I'll keep it on this setting. Oh, Joe!
And actually, the way HP designed it, it pushes through the characters too.
So the characters glow a little bit. So we don't have the lights all the way down, but I wanted to show you that. And that is one of our favorite features right there, is having that. You see I turned them off, and then I turned them on, and there it is.
Oh, it's so nice.
Somebody's home, Joe.
Somebody's home. Nice.
Somebody's home. And I know it may seem like a little deal to you, but it's not.
It's a huge deal.
You know what? If it wasn't, every computer company would put lit keyboards down, and they don't.
Right.
Because it's a way to save money. It sips the battery, doesn't hurt it that bad. This has a really good battery life as well.
Over 10 hours of battery life.
That's crazy.
It's fantastic.
My laptop is 2 hours.
I know, and I think about like my daughter going back to middle school. They say they recommend kids bring a laptop to school, but most laptops have a 2 to 3 hour battery. Well, my daughter's school isn't 2 or 3 hours. She's there for 6, 7, 8 hours. This one will last that entire time, and also a few hours when she's doing her homework at home. But this also has HP fast charge, where if you forget to charge your laptop, in 45 minutes, you'll get a 50% battery life. So in 45 minutes of charging it, while you're getting ready in the morning, this will now have a 5-hour battery life. But when you see the total features that you're including today, and there's a lot of great ones. It's the latest technology from AMD. It's that brand new A4 processor. It's the reason that it's only weighs less than 4 pounds, so it's super thin, super lightweight. Plus, it also has a faster boot up times. This is the brand new Windows 10 in S mode, which Guy mentioned earlier. You don't need an antivirus for it anymore. It's incredible. That long-lasting battery life, over 10 hours of battery life are included with it too. Even the screen is designed to be edge-to-edge glass, so you're seeing almost a bezel-free design on here. It really looks like that $1,000 computer that you talk about, Guy. It's so cool to be able to have that edge-to-edge design.
It is. I'm telling you, this thing is so sharp. It only weighs about 3 pounds, which when you think about laptops, and normally you're in the 4 to 5 to 6 pound if you're, when you're getting this many features. I love the fact that it is so thin and that it can go anywhere. I could put this in a backpack. I could put this in my briefcase. Ladies, you could put this in your handbag as well. This is the white. I love the mirror on the back. That's how I know it's an HP. It's very sleek, very professional looking. This is white. It comes in pale gold, which I have over here, and I'll just keep that showing you to the front. There they actually are. Everyone comes with Microsoft Office for a year. And Joe, I love that you said that, because it's over 3/4 of the people out there that buy a computer wind up getting Office anyway. They got to spend another $75, $80. Why not have it already built into it when you pick it up? If you're purchasing with us today, you'll see that there's an HSN price of $499. We did a special deal for this, as this is a brand new item. We want everybody to get some reviews on it, get it out there so you can talk about it. We dropped the price $150. That little thing right there where the blue bar is, it says FlexPay. All FlexPay is, I always explain it like this. I say it's a pie. You get the whole pie, but you only pay for one slice. If you love the pie and you want to eat the rest, then you pay for the next 4 or 5 months, whatever it is, and then you own the whole thing. But you get everything up front. We want you to try it. We want you to love it, have a great review. If you don't love it for whatever reason, and this is what's great about shopping from TV, you don't have to drive back to the store and sit in the line where nobody wants to talk to you because you're returning things. You simply ship it back, credit back to your account, however your form of payment was, and you don't have to worry about it. You can use whatever credit card you want. We can accept all the cards. We make it really easy. And today, everything right down there is free shipping on all electronics. So if you're looking for a sort of a user-friendly, price point-friendly computer that has lots of great bells and whistles. I mean, to me, this is HP's version of the $1,200 or $1,300 computers, which are wonderful computers.
Right. Well, I agree.
If you got $1,300 to spend, you're going to love those computers. We have them here, but you know, if we just had one pie, right? We got lots of flavors.
I like
This
your
is
pie
blueberry
analogies.
pie. So we have all different flavors, but I think you're gonna love this. And also, I find like people that are like in my mom's situation where she's a little bit older and she doesn't, she doesn't need a big giant expense right now.
Right.
But she may want a new computer. Sometimes I tell her, maybe think about one of our 2-in-1 tablets might be good for her. But for an extra $150 over what most tablets cost, you're getting an all-out computer.
Well, you look at the key specs, and the HP's designed this to be very simple, so it doesn't matter what your expertise is. You have an amazing processor from AMD that can handle a wide variety of things, whether it's office applications, photo editing, getting online. You've got that solid-state hard drive that now gives you up to 10 hours of battery life and keeps it whisper quiet, also reduces the weight down to 3-pound range, so it makes it really portable for you too. We also have Windows 10 in S mode. Now, most computers are just sold as Windows 10. You may not have heard of S mode. It's something Microsoft recently came out with because they realized that a lot of us are getting attacked from the viruses or from the programs that we're downloading. So now with Windows 10 in S mode, you no longer need antivirus. You can download apps through the Microsoft Store, and every app that's on that store, it all gets cleared through Microsoft's team to make sure there's no viruses, no rootkits, no malware, no Trojans that are hidden on that program. So now you don't have to worry about viruses anymore. Virus-free computing is finally here, but it only comes on Windows 10 in S mode. And I'll show you, I'm gonna hop back in, because sometimes people say, well, if I'm on the Microsoft Store, am I limited to what I can download? Guy, this is the Windows Store right here, the Microsoft Store.
Yeah.
First I wanted to show you, you can buy Office 365 after your purchase. Do you see how much it is? $100. That's already coming with your system. Don't have to worry about that at all.
$249.
Exactly, and most of us buy Office. But then when you go to the store, there's Photoshop, there's arcade games, there's, I know you like the casino games, there's Roblox, there's Spotify, there's iTunes.
My mom likes the casino
Whatever,
games.
I know you love them. There's Netflix. My mom downloaded Instagram just so she can follow her grandkids to see the pictures that they post. You can do it right there.
You're checking out her grandkids. My mom's gambling.
Well, my mom loves the slots too.
That's lovely.
But the thing is, there's over 700,000 apps and games and movies and books and magazines all right here at your fingertips, really customizing that experience. But when you go back to what this has, it has that dual-core processor from AMD. So right now I'm running about a dozen things on my system, no hourglass, no hesitation whatsoever. If you need Office, this is not an abbreviated version. This is the full-blown version of Office, where you have your Microsoft Word. I also have PowerPoint, and especially if you have kids, my daughter went back to middle school, and her first thing, first week, they asked her to make a PowerPoint presentation on what they did over the summer. She just turned 13, but she started doing PowerPoint when she was in the 5th grade. It's incredible.
Isn't that crazy?
So you need to have a computer that can handle these types of tools and these types of scenarios, and that's what this one can deliver.
You got a great high definition screen built into this, so it's easy on the eyes. Don't forget about my favorite backlit keyboard. So when you're computing at night, or a lot of times at night is when we check our emails before we go to bed, or maybe it's the time that you go on social, in the after dinner, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna see how the kids are doing, whatever. It's so nice to have a computer that you can put on your lap when you're sitting on a couch, and the keys light up and everything is easy to see. That's one of the things that, I guess the reason that I enjoy it so much is that, after I turned like 40, a while ago, the eyes start to go.
Right.
Yeah, look at him. He's over there. You wait, Joe. They're going to come to get
I'm like
you
2
too.
years into that.
No, but it's like the little things, and you know what I'm talking about. It's like all those little things that help us along as we get older, just make life a lot easier, and it just makes the whole experience more comfortable for you. So let me tell you again what we're doing, because this is such a great deal. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you about the details of it. So $150 off. It's a brand new item. Sometimes we discount our feature price pretty deep to get people out there. We'd love to get reviews on our products and things like that. So we lower our margins a little bit and we give you a deal. So take advantage of it. And you will love the FlexPay, all right? So if you're watching me right now and you're thinking, well, what do I do with that FlexPay? You just pay $58.33 and we ship it to you. Use any credit card that you like. We take all the credit cards, PayPal too. So if you want to do that, we ship it out to you. You get to try it, drive it around for 30 days. If you don't love it and you're not floored by it, whatever, you can always return it. We make the return policy very, very easy versus, well, let's talk about one of those big home sort of best stores that are out there. Have you ever tried to return something on a Saturday or a Sunday?
Oh, that's a nightmare. And then you have to pay
The reason I didn't
fees.
say Saturday morning, because Saturday will be the whole day that you will wind up
Right.
being there. And you know, it's a game, right? They know if you're waiting in line, what are you gonna do? You're gonna shop around. You're gonna walk around and you're gonna keep buying more stuff. We're not gonna do that to you. You are in the comfort of your own home when you're shopping, so you get to pick out what you want. If you don't like it, put it back in the box. We make returns easy and ship it back and get your credit, original form of payment credited, and then buy something else if you want. We don't want to sell you one thing and make you unhappy. I want to say and present lots of things that make you happy, because that's how everybody is happy.
Oh, absolutely.
We do well, you do well, everybody's a good relationship. But if you buy today too, it's off free shipping on electronics. So another really good incentive to buy this. I really don't see anything that you would be disappointed of with this computer.
Oh, absolutely. Especially the white. I love the pristine white that we have.
That's a good I like this for business too.
It is.
It's
It's just
slick.
It looks so contemporary. I love the clean lines on this one. And the great thing is you also have the white keyboard. A lot of people don't realize white is one of the most difficult colors to get for a system. And the reason why is a lot of times you see the copper, you see the different tones that are underneath it. That's a big, beautiful white. It also has a high definition speaker bar that reaches edge to edge. Most of the times when you're watching or listening to something, computer speakers are about the size of a quarter. This extends from edge to edge over the entire computer. They're also island style keys, which means they're independent of one another. Sometimes you push too hard on one letter, it pushes, brings up the character on the other one. Extended and made it extra wide touchpad, makes it really easy to be able to navigate for you too. When you look on the side, there's a lot of expansion, a lot of growth on this. First, there's a USB Type-C. A lot of new devices are working with this one, whether you have a Samsung devices are using it, Amazon devices, GoPro devices, use that brand new USB Type-C. That is an SD card, but it's also an expansion slot. Right now we have 64 gigabytes worth of space, which is a tremendous amount. And if you ever need to add more, just like you sometimes see on tablets, you can add up to a 2 terabyte memory card. They don't even make that memory card, but that can be expansion room for you too. As you swing it on over to the other side, 2 more USB ports. There's a headphone jack on there as well. HDMI, so if you want to plug this into a television or a projector, now any of the content on here shows up on that big TV. This is also ready for high-speed internet. The one thing you can't see on the inside is the fastest wireless that we've offered, that brand new wireless AC, and then the fact that it's HP. It's super thin, it's super lightweight, and as I'm holding this so close to my microphone, you don't hear the fan noise whatsoever. It's whisper quiet because it has that solid state hard drive. That's gonna be the biggest difference for you, because when you have solid state, there's no moving parts. As you see right now, we're streaming on HSN, and when I close this thing down and put it to sleep, I don't have to wait for a hard drive to catch up and start turning on again. It instantly turns back on, because with no motor, no moving parts, you're instantly accessing the internet, instantly accessing your files, and Guy HP jokes around, it takes you longer to tie your shoes than it will to turn on your computer.
Yeah.
And the main reason why, that solid state hard drive.
Well, you know that $1,300 computer that I have?
Right.
When I open it up, sometimes it's just black screen and I have to open it up twice.
Yes.
3 times. You ever seen that happen?
I have seen that a lot.
And I know it's probably happened to you as well, right? You open your computer and it's just dark. It's like, wait, I just charged. What's going on? You got to open it and close it. You know, solid state drive eliminates all that hassle.
So nice.
And it really is, it's a great way to be able to do things. It's more efficient. It doesn't have any belts or cables inside. Because, you know, you ever listen to some computers and you hear them, you almost hear them like take a breath, right? That's
Right.
a little fan going on, trying to keep all those moving parts nice and cool. That's why like a computer like mine, the battery lasts 2 hours.
Exactly right.
It takes
There's a motor.
work. And that's a $1,300 one. Mine doesn't even have the solid state drive. So you're getting that all built in. I wanted to step out front and show you the colors again, and Joe alluded to the colors are great. That white, it's a crisp, like, you know, the crisp sheet of paper, crisp white sheet kind of white. And then you have the little mirror in the center, the HP mirror. The next one in line is that beautiful silver. All right, and that's also a great one, kind of middle of the road. If you like something just, you know, just a little pure and kind of clean, silver's great.
Sure.
And then the other gold they did is a very soft gold. It almost looks like a silver gold. I love that as well. So if, you know, really depends on what you want it for. I think, Joe, I agree with you. I'd probably get the white. you don't see a lot of white computers out there.
And normally, if you see a computer, it's always silver or black. And then if you want the extra colors, they charge you.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed, even when you go to the big box stores, space is a commodity at those places. They're not going to put out a whole bunch of different colors of anything. And a lot of times, you know, when you go to the big box stores and you find that one you want, and it's not on the shelf, and you're like, but I saw it, it's available in white, they'll say, yeah, we'll order that for you.
Right, no, 75 bucks, give me a few weeks.
They're like, or we have another one 38 miles away at our other store. We could have it shipped here, then I still have to come back here. This is something you can get right now while we have supplies and while they last. So again, at the bottom, I'm sorry I keep talking about the value, but it's a big part of this today. Feature price means we pick a special price to kind of launch this out into the market. This is brand new. It's $150 off what the price will be when the feature price goes away. So 150 bucks off, $58 is FlexPay. FlexPay is just a way to pay it off over time with no finance charge, no interest. Just pay it off within 6 months, but you only have to pay the one payment per month. So it's about the price of what I paid for gas yesterday, which is about $50, right? $50 to $60, what you pay. But you know, this is not a luxury item. This is something everybody needs. You just have to decide how much you want. For this, you get so much bang for your buck. You get the AMD processor, you get an HP named computer, you get high definition screen, virus-free with the S mode, illuminated keys so you have less fatigue and stress on your eyes when you're working on this at night or in dimly lit spaces, a way to pay for it. I'm doing everything but driving it to their house and knocking on the door, Joe.
Well, on top of that, we're also going to give you Microsoft Office. Normally, this is an additional purchase. This is coming with it. We just looked on our computer. This was $100 if you want to buy it after the fact. It's Office 365, not just a couple of programs. It's every program Microsoft has created. It's Outlook for your email. It's Word for your word processing. Excel does your spreadsheet. Access and OneNote. PowerPoint as well. It's not just good for this device. It's good for 2 more devices, so it works on 3 total. On top of that, we're going to give you a few $100s worth of additional software. And then some of my favorites that are on here, like the password manager. On average, we have about 70 passwords we use over the course of a year. This is going to manage them all so you never forget them. Pandora music service too, so you're going to get some amazing sound out of that. And then on top of the software we're including, Guy, we also have a special bonus in the tech support. So the demos you may have seen, maybe you have a question about your computer, it's also HP's Smart Friend support. So if you have a question, how do I use the webcam? How do I download an app? Do I really need antivirus? No, you don't need antivirus anymore because this is the Windows 10 and S mode. Any questions you have over the next year, you have that tutorial-based support that from HP. And this is not third party. This is actually calling HP. These are the guys who made it. So if you have any questions, they can give you the answer. On top of that, it also has a very long-lasting battery life. Most computers have 2 to 3 hours on the battery life. How long does your phone last that you're talking and have a conversation before you have to plug it in? This is up to 10 hours of battery life. So there's so many reasons you want to upgrade to be super cool, super lightweight, longer lasting battery. And on top of that, it's an HP, which is the #1 PC manufacturer in North America. Guy, it's really everything you need to get through this year and then 4 or 5 years down the road as well.
So with about a minute remaining before we cut away for a sec, I wanted to remind you again that if you'd like this, it's $68 or $58, excuse me, on your credit card. It's free shipping and handling. We're doing free shipping on everything in the hour, on all electronics throughout the day. If you'd like to get it, I have a handful left. It comes in that clean, crisp white. It comes in silver in the center, and then it comes in a pale gold. Everybody that orders will get 1 year of Microsoft Office. Okay, that's about a $100 value. All right, everybody that orders is going to get the tech support, where not just tech support, but tech support that not only talks about what's in the computer, but how to use the stuff that's in the computer as well. That's a big deal. As I said, we offer FlexPay. If you'd like it, order it now. It'll be at your house inside a week, and you will absolutely love, love, love it. Joe!
Guy?
Harrison,
thanks for having me. Good to see you.
Joe will be back a little bit later on in the day, and we've got something really special coming up. Rather than using that crummy old keyboard that maybe you've been using for years, we got a brand new one and a supercharged